Well, hello to everybody who's tuned into this channel. My name is John Hill, and I am a record producer and a songwriter. I produce records for several labels, including Columbia and Epic and Atlantic. And back in the day, there were labels called 20th Century Fox, and I produced one for them, as well as ABC Paramount, which was a label back then. It also included Dunhill, which is fairly important because it's the label that the Mamas and Papas were on. And I'm also a songwriter. I was a songwriter for CBS's music publishing company called April Blackwood, and for a company that was owned by Screen Gems Columbia Music. And so what I didn't mention, of course, was that I was a songwriter I was a producer for Columbia Records, which is now owned by Sony. And let's see, some of the artists I produced. My specialty was producing the last artist, the last record made for an artist, especially one that happened right before the demise of their career. And I did that for the Buckinghams. I also wrote a song for the Grassroots, which was never heard by anybody. And so some of the songs I wrote were they were recorded by Pacific Gas and Electric, which is a song that I co-wrote with the lead singer of that band. That was actually a hit. Also, Susan Christie, which was a chart record. The other artists I produced were, as I say, the Buckinghams and Bill Deal and the Rondells. These are the artists that I wrote songs for. Bill Deal and the Rondells, the Tramps, which were a Philadelphia group, and Cher, a few others, but that'll do for now. Anyway, so I'm going to talk about the history of rock, and we're going to start at the beginning of the 20th century, um, when it was some precursors of rock were already underway, and we're going to go to the beginning of the 21st century when rock was dwindling in importance. So anyway, so the first thing I'm going to do is just talk about my credentials, so, as I say. So that's what they are. And I've also taught a class in the history of rock for American University and Duke University and Dartmouth College. So in the course of doing that, of course, I studied a few things. So anyway, that's who I am. And I'm going to, next time, we're going to talk a little bit about one thing that was really essential for especially early rock things, which was the blues. We're going to talk about the definition of the blues. So I hope you're around for the next one. And this is a classic Talking Heads video. I'm the talking head, and right now I have a courtesy of Zoom. I have a Ersatz background here. Let me see, and I'm going to break tradition here and just and show you where I actually am. All right, so you're seeing the faux studio. Here's where I really am, and you can see the keyboard there and microphone and a couple Clios. I put the Clios on the piano so that you know that I'm on the level. And let's see, I'm going to go back to the virtual studio again. There we go. That's my virtual studio. So anyway, hopefully I'll see you next time, next video, and I will talk about the blues and the relationship between that and some of the early rock songs. So anyway, take it easy. And if I was a real YouTuber, of course, I would say to smash the like button and hit the subscribe. But you know what? Do what you want. It's okay with me. Bye bye.